I found a cocoon in my roommate's room. Then it got worse, so me, my girlfriend Ashley, and our cat Mr. Whiskers moved into a new apartment last month. We found an ad on Facebook posted by this guy we'll call Jeremy, looking for a new roommate. We met up and he seemed like a great guy. But his hobbies were weird. He had this massive bug collection. Millipedes, moths, centipedes, tarantulas, hell, even a roach colony. I kept that last one a secret from Ashley because I knew she would never agree to move in if she saw it. Fortunately, he keeps them all in his room. Out of sight, out of mind and all that. I got home from work and the first thing I noticed when I walked in the door, besides the stench, was the massive pile of dishes in the sink. This was a huge piss-off because Jeremy swore up and down the night before that he would do them today. We're all in charge of our own dishes, and I could see even from where I was standing that some of them were beginning to mold. Unfortunately for me, we keep the Febreze under the sink. Covering my nose with my shirt, in a sad attempt to protect myself from the obnoxious odor, I approached the sink when I saw the mold move. I quickly backed up when I realized it wasn't actually mold. It was worse, it looked like a roach from Jeremy's colony. I forgot about the dishes and walked up to Jeremy's door to confront him when I noticed the door was ajar. I pushed it open and had to double-take at the bed. In front of me on the bare mattress was what looked like a giant cocoon. I also noticed a few of Jeremy's bug enclosures had been knocked over, including the roaches, and decided to close the door and wait for Ashley to get home to investigate further. I was busy tidying our room, making sure there were no creepy crawlers in the bed, when I heard the front door open followed by an exasperated, "What the fuck?" I walked out to fill Ashley in on the cocoon situation, but she wouldn't listen to me. "The dishes? Again? I'm going to cut this guy a new piss slit," Ashley said, storming towards Jeremy's room. I tried to get her to stop, but she barged right in. "What the hell is this? His fuck mummy." "I don't know. I found this just before you got home." Ashley walked around the bed and found a giant cardboard box full of packing peanuts. "Looks like another one of his pets. I can't live like this anymore," she groaned. "But why is it so big? Where is he planning on keeping this?" I took a look at the box. It was big, but I didn't think it was big enough to ship whatever was in this cocoon. "I'm cutting it open," Ashley declared. "Don't. I don't want to find out what half-formed monstrosity is inside this thing. Let's wait for Jeremy to get home to explain himself," I begged. Reluctantly, Ashley agreed. We decided to go out for dinner and spend the night at a motel down the street. Unfortunately, it wasn't pet-friendly, so we had to leave Mr. Whiskers locked in our room at home. We got back to the apartment around lunch the next day, and something felt wrong as soon as we opened the door. I saw what looked like shreds of the cocoon around the floor of the living room. I gingerly picked a piece up, and one side was covered in a thick slime that burned my hand when I touched it. I ran over to the sink to wash it off my hand when I heard Ashley scream from our bedroom. I sprinted in to see her pointing at a smaller cocoon on the bed. "I think that's Mr. Whiskers in there," she sobbed. It dawned on me what was going on. It wasn't a cocoon in Jeremy's room. It was Jeremy. I grabbed the largest knife from the drawer in the kitchen and slowly crept towards Jeremy's room, handle down like Michael Myers, ready to impale anything that might be waiting for me. I pushed the door open and wasn't ready for what I saw. The cocoon was shredded open and the liquefied remains of Jeremy were on display. Everything on his bones had turned to a sort of transparent jello. Then from behind,